to Fall in the Field water quality testing. Next, we're going to test the dissolved oxygen, the DO. So step number 1 is we are going to need to fill this container all the way to the brim with water. It's very important to make sure that it overflows over the top and you get the lid on right away to make sure we do not get any air bubbles in our container. So watch me. There we go. So step number 2 is now we are going to take our sample and we're going to add the chemicals. So before we do this, I'm going to make sure to put my safety glasses on. And then first I'm going to put dissolved oxygen number 1 in. So I'm going to remove my stopper. Put my first sample. And then I'm going to shake it up. Okay. So not much has changed after our first chemical. Then I'm going to put dissolved oxygen number 2. And then I'm going to shake it up again. So this time we'll notice that it's getting a little bit more yellow in our sample. And then next, I'm going to put dissolved oxygen chemical number 3. And then once again, I'm going to shake it up. Okay, so this time it's a little bit more yellow. I notice a few different particles that are a little bit bigger now in the sample. So then next I need to get it into a 10 milliliter sample from this larger bottle. And switch it into this other container. And then for our last step, our last chemical, this is going to determine how much dissolved oxygen is in our sample, so the concentration of that, and we're going to measure that in parts per million. So for each drop, that's going to be 1 on the dissolved oxygen scale. So I'm going to take 1 drop, and I'm going to see if it becomes clear. So that's still yellow. We're going to take a second drop. Still yellow. 3, 4. Oh, it's getting there. 5. It's almost clear. And 6. Now it is clear. So that means there is 6 parts per million of dissolved oxygen in Hyatt Lake. So what does that mean? So now I want you to take the information sheet about dissolved oxygen, similar to what we did with pH, and I want you to see where 6 falls on the DO scale, and then read some information about if that is good or bad to support life for large fish.